yeah, I walk my dogs every evening, and there's this one of the neighbors in my neighborhood there has a couple of huskies, and it's funny because these huskies have a platform or something that they can sit on and look over the over their fence, because you know once they're standing behind the fence you can't see them, so they always hear us come walking, and both of them get up on that platform and they look at they hear us coming, but their ears are all perked up and they're listening and looking at us. And every time we go by there, I stop and let my dogs, you know, my dog, look at them because he wants to see them too. A couple of good-looking huskies, man. That family has some very nice-looking dogs. Very perky. They're youngsters. Younger dogs, probably 4 years old or less. They're like me, you know, that family before, they don't ever walk their dogs. I used to see them walking as dogs when they were smaller, but now that they're big, I don't see them ever walking the dogs anymore. They could, maybe they do it at a different time, but I would say that they rarely walk their huskies. Man, I'll tell you what, guys, just going for a little ride this morning. You can see the sunrise coming up. Got to pay attention here. I can see why you should wear a helmet and shit when you ride, because sometimes, you know, you can get preoccupied, boom, slam into one of those goddamn poles. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think my camera was too low when I was showing you my Jeep. So when we get back to the house, I'll have the camera at the prim and proper angle, shall we say. We'll show you the Jeep. At the prim and proper angle, shall we say, gentlemen. Boy, these smoke shops, man, what they're selling is death. Oh, look at that. I wonder where that trail goes. Do you do you want to be adventurous this morning? And I've never seen that trail. That's a gunshot. And that trail is going up by that gunshot. Here's an opening in the fence for the homeless people. There's a fucking gunshot over there. Yeah. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth, gentlemen. Let's do it on another day when there's no gunshots up there. Does that sound like a fucking viable option? That's weird to have a gunshot. I just read an article in the paper here the other day, and reported gunshots are down 27%. So there's less gunshots in the city than last year or whatever. Well, there's one right there. That's crazy, man. Like I said, this stretch of pathway right here can be a troublesome area. A lot of homeless encampment there. Kind of a desolate, remote-ish area there. Ideal for perpetrators. And then boom, what do we get? A gunshot. Not only that, some of the people that probably live there are kind of you've got some very nice houses in a very bad area, so they're probably a bit paranoid from time to time. And then you've got some old houses there. They've been there for a long time, and they probably fire a few rounds every now and then to let everybody know that they've been there for a while, so if you fuck with me, you're dead. One of those things. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Now, see, here's an office building right here, okay? And I would say this is a 24-hour-a-day office building. I mean, I see cars parked here at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's got security. That particular office building has security too. A fucking gunshot. Jesus Christ. Like I said, that section of the trail is a pretty tough area. You get some nice homes in there, but they're very... Look at this guy speeding like a fucking macho man. They've got some nice homes in those areas, but you know, once people build there, they realize, holy fuck, this is a fucked up area. Somebody late for work, probably. And they were probably supposed to be at work at 6, so they're buzzing like banshees to get there. 10 after 6 now. Well, you know, instead of buying a $100,000 Cybertruck, I bought myself a $100,000 Jeep Wrangler. The Cybertruck is junk. The cars are good, but that truck is junk. You can't take a 700-mile road trip, stop 8 times for recharging, morning. You stop 8 times for charging. Each one of those times you stop is an average of 40. This is for the car. The Cybertruck is even worse. Each one of those stops, it's about 40 minutes. Let's just say average. Sometimes more, very rarely less. So I'm being very, very generous when I say 40 minutes. You're gonna spend 5-6 hours more on the road just to do the charging. That's why these electric cars are not viable for long distance trips. Especially even if you don't have a load. I have a load. I have my bikes with me and dirt bikes and whatnot. But even if you didn't, you still would have to stop 5 times. Forget about that, 300-mile range. I only have to stop every 300 miles. No, that 300-mile range is about 200 in actuality, 250. And when you get down to 150 left, when you used 150 miles, 175 miles of that range, let me tell you something, brothers. Even 150 of it, you're getting an itchy trigger finger to get a charge. So if there's a charge available, you're going to stop, and it's going to take 40 minutes. That's just the nature of the fucking beast, gentlemen. I'm trying to be nice here and tell you that on a long distance trip, the only viable option You got a tenant for this?
Not yet.
Oh, okay, just curious. These motherfuckers are just making a mess, creating dust. I was holding my breath through that whole area. Fuck! Yes, it's just not practical to do long distance trips with a load with an electric vehicle. I mean, if you're just taking a suitcase and a hydration bottle and a pair of hiking shoes and a day pack hiking bag, backpack, maybe. But even then, you're still gonna have to stop for 5 times on a trip like that. You spend a lot of time stopping and charging. Morning, sir. Passing on the left. On the left. Thank you. You're good. Thanks. Go ahead, go by.
Okay.
Got a couple huskies there, huh?
Yeah.
You got yourself quite a brigade there.
We do, right?
Enjoy your evening or morning. Yes, sir, gentlemen. Now, I will continue to do short trips with my car. 300 miles, you know, maybe southern Utah, for sure, with my load. But any sizable trip to Montana, British Columbia, or Idaho, you're not going to use your electric vehicle. I mean, going to Idaho, for example, you can't go through the central, you know, through the middle of Nevada. You can't take not interstate, you know, Highway 93 north through Ely. There's no chargers. And the chargers that are there, they're not good. You may have to stay 8 hours to charge your car enough to make it to the next charger, and then spend another 8 hours. Now you travel along the busy interstate of 15, but that's another 100 miles added to your trip. So that's another hour and a half, because you can't go through the middle of the state of Nevada. Oh yeah, I went to Reva's to do their 99 cents tacos. Yes, they're the same as, I mean, the same tasting taco as Roberto's and Don Tortaco, but at 99 cents they're very, very tiny. I'm gonna say it. Hey, you guys want to race? Just kidding. There's 3 of them there. One broke right. He's done. They're done finishing up their ride this morning. Okay, let's focus here, guys. They got bigger balls than me. I ain't riding on this street. They got bigger brass balls than I do. Too dangerous. Just another beautiful day, man. I'll have the best of both worlds. I got the Tesla for around town and short trips, and you've got the Jeep for long trips and for around town when you want to make some noise. That older guy that I passed walking, he does this trip right here. I've passed him quite a few times on this section of sidewalk. He does his walk. He looks like he does a serious walk. I don't know where he starts or stops, but you know. Morning. Slim trim. Jesus. Yeah, it's a warmer day today, so I'm getting bit on my goddamn shoulder though. Yeah, I don't know I didn't catch the age demographic on that lady that we passed here a moment ago, but this is a 55 and older community here. If she's 55, I should have slipped her my goddamn number. She can't be fucking 55. She's probably 40s. Who knows? Maybe she's just passing through this old community here. 55 and older community. Pretty slim, trim, tight. She's, who knows, maybe she's... Maybe she's 30 for all I know. I'm not good at judging age. Plus, I mean, I just passed her quickly. Who the hell can tell what the age demographic is passing that quick? I wasn't looking at the face, I was looking at the trim build. And a runner. Jesus Christ. Physically fit. We're getting, we got a good UFC fight this weekend in Salt Lake City. Poatan Pereira is going to be fighting Caleb Roundtree. So that should be a very interesting fight. I'm going to let these people go here. These people are coming from Roma Hills and Askaya. And they appear to be in a hurry. We're just going to wait our turn. Although it'd be one hell of a lawsuit. Here we got Joe DiMaggio here with the trucker. They certainly have high limit. They certainly have high limit liability insurance. Got to protect that investment, that real estate. GoPro, stop recording.